sport, you'll know jokes that'll make you laugh and glow. Tune in every week, don't miss a thing. Albertology's wisdom, it'll make you sing. It's the Albert and Billy Show. Yeah, for a good time, you found the place. Join Albert and Billy, it's a happy space. The Albert and Billy Show, let's go. Laugh, learn, and enjoy the flow.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Albert and Billy Show. And as most of you know, I'm sure, this is the first episode that we're filming without Pawpaw. Pawpaw did pass away, and it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very hard to deal with, but I know he'd want me to continue the show, and so that's what we're doing. We're in the middle of season 10, so we're going to keep on doing the Albert and Billy Show, and then after season 10, we'll make a decision on what direction to go with it. But I know he wants me to continue it, so that's what I'm here for. We're going to continue the show, and his spirit will always be here. And y'all just have to bear with me today. This is tough, but we'll get through it. And I've got the perfect guest to have here today to get me through it. My guest co-host is Miss Tammy Terry. Hello,
Good.
Tammy.
Hello, Billy.
And Tammy has a great personality. If you don't know her, you're missing out. She has a great personality. And the perfect person to be around when you are, if you got the blues, that's for sure. Because I've definitely needed that in my life the last few weeks. So I'm very thankful for that. And our guest is Miss Robin Tabor Terry. I remember as Robin Tabor, but y'all are sister-in-laws, aren't
Yes,
you?
yeah, sister-in-laws now.
That's right.
For
And
16 years.
what a duo. I would love to be a fly on the wall and watch these two on an adventure somewhere. That would be classic. And we're going to be interviewing Robin a little bit later in the show because she is running for a county clerk. And so we'll be interviewing her in a little bit on the show, but so stick around for that. But of course, as always, we'll stick to tradition and make the guests be my lifeline on trivia. And Tammy has the trivia questions today. And I know y'all, Papa's questions were always difficult. It's always up to Billy to find the answer. But maybe Tammy will give us some easy ones today, right?
I'm gonna try. Maybe she can give us some good hints.
A good
Some
hint,
clues.
yes. Yes, bless his heart, some of the hints Papa give. Oh, man. They were not much hints, I'll tell you that. But I do appreciate all the support that we've received, you know. I'm trying to think of everything to say. I'm grateful for all of you. We always say here we're grateful for everybody that watches the show and the fans of the show. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I love all you guys. And I know Pawpaw did. He always loved reading the fan mail. He always said he was never going to learn how to use a computer, and he meant that. He never did. So I would literally have to show him, you know, the fan mail, and it would just blow his mind because some of it come from countries that I've never even heard of. I couldn't even pronounce one of them. And so I couldn't even read it to him because it was in their language. So I said, well, Papa, hopefully they're talking good about us. We'll pretend like they are because we don't know on that one. But also thank you to Perry Armstrong from North Dakota. He sent something nice about Pawpaw. I saw that yesterday. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate that. So, represent North Dakota. I like that. So thank you, Perry. I've always wanted to go to the Dakotas, actually. I would love to take this road trip out west. Not have to be in a hurry and just drive. That's always been my dream. And the Dakotas will be a good starting point, and I'd go all the way through Colorado, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, all of it. I'd love to be able to do that. Of course, that takes time and money, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
But that would be the way to do it. If you just go out west, it'd be nice to be able to take your time and ride out there. But and thank you for everybody that showed up to the funeral. There was a lot of people there. A lot of people were standing up, and the visitation was packed out every night. So I know his spirit was there, that's for sure. And I know he wanted me, like I said, I know he wanted me to continue this. So, but his spirit will always be here, that's for sure. And I know he's up there right now with Nanny and Eddie, and I know that's what he really wanted. I know that's what he really wanted at the end of the day. And he used to make a joke on here. He'd be like, I wonder what, well, I call her Nanny. I wonder what Carolyn and Patricia are going to say to me when I get to heaven. Well, I guess you know now, buddy. He said that several times on here, yes. But anyway, to get the show started here, as always, we got some announcements for you. And let's see, we'll start this now. And today is April Fool's Day. Didn't realize that when we were scheduling this, did you? So I guess happy April Fool's Day, everybody. It's Easter weekend, so of course we're going to be telling you about some Easter sunrise services that are coming up. So let's see, we'll get started on these announcements here, Tammy and Robin. First off, Bledsoe County Democrats, you have a meeting and potluck supper on Thursday, April the 9th. So I guess that'll be next Thursday. It'll be at 6 p.m. at the Pikeville, it's the new city building, City Hall. The meeting room, it says. But you'll know, when you get there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All Democrats are urged to attend this meeting. So April 9th, 6 p.m. at the City Hall. When Papa was out, I would say right in your neck of the woods because it's right by his house. Also, let's see, plenty of sunrise services. Easter sunrise service at Mulligan's Overlook, which I could imagine it'd be hard to top that view because it's at Falkirk Falls. So they're going to have it at 7 a.m. All are invited, of course. That's one I highly recommend going to, just because I've been there, not on Easter or something, but it's a beautiful view anyway. So I can't imagine what that would look at sunrise. I'm sure it's beautiful. So obviously that's this Sunday, folks, Easter. And it's at 7 o'clock a.m. And also join the historic AME Zion Pikeville Chapel on East Valley Road for Easter Sunday service with a special guest speaker. It says Sunday school will be at 10:30 a.m. and the service will be at 11:30 a.m. Everyone is welcome. Help the church celebrate the resurrection. I'm not sure I've seen this church. I guess I have. It's on East Valley Road. It's AME Zion Pikeville Chapel. So go check it out. Everyone is invited, folks. It's not coming to me where that is. But East Valley Road, surely I've seen it. And also I need to tell you guys about this too because it's about the Veterans Hall. It's a newly approved Veterans of Foreign Wars, and it's VFW Post 12449, and they'll be meeting on April the 12th at 2 p.m. It'll be at 2 o'clock p.m., and it'll be, of course, at the Veterans Hall. So veterans, remember that, because I think this is going to be an important one. It's April 12th, 2 p.m. It's a newly approved Veterans of Foreign Wars. And also the American Legion Post 66 to discuss the sale of the hall. Okay. I'll have to look into that one. They're meeting tomorrow, folks. April 2nd. This meeting will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. to discuss the possible selling of the Veterans Hall. The meeting will be held at the Veterans Hall. Did we know this? I didn't. Did you a little bit?
I knew the Veterans Club was having some issues, and they were trying to figure it out and keep their building.
I think, and that's probably what this one's about. I'm assuming that the meeting that I said on April 12th. That's why I say I think all veterans are urged to attend that one because they're trying to figure this out. And probably the one tomorrow too, because I'm sure they're trying to discuss options at that meeting as well. We want them to figure it out, obviously.
We don't want to lose.
We don't want to lose that. Good Lord, you can't lose that.
The best breakfast.
They do have good breakfast, yes, that's for sure. Speaking of breakfast, wow, that's a good segue right into it, Robin. The Americans of the American Legion Post 66 are going to be having a big country breakfast, and it's going to be Saturday, April the 11th, from 7 to 10 a.m. Veterans Hall in Pikeville, of course. Come enjoy biscuits and gravy, ham, sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, hash browns, might as well say on the potatoes are always good. Tomatoes. You can also get you a cup of coffee, glass of milk or orange juice. A donation, it's up to you how much you want to give. But remember, folks, this is volunteer, so you're doing a good deed and getting a good meal at the same time. You can't beat that. And our guest is sponsoring this one. This one is sponsored by Tammy Terry, our candidate for Bledsoe County Clerk. So, well, good. That's a good thing you're doing there, Robin. And remember, that's Saturday, April 11th, folks, 7 to 10 a.m., and that's always a good one to go to. And I think this is the last one. God, I sure hope so. Or I'm going to have to get a drink. I'm getting thirsty. But this one is, I think I might have told you guys about it on the radio yesterday. It's the Pikeville Volunteer Fire Department. They're going to be heating up the grill and be selling grilled chicken dinners with 2 sides, rolls, and dessert on Saturday, April the 18th. And it's going to be between the hours of 4 and 7 p.m. at the fire hall. But you can dine in, obviously, but you can also get carry out. That's good. I didn't know they'd done that. So that's a good thing they're doing. So you can eat there, obviously, or you can get it to go. All proceeds do benefit the Pikeville Volunteer Fire Department. Remember that, folks. It can be paid by cash, credit, or debit cards. But like we always say on here, Papa always wanted to remind people of this fact. And Tammy will be doing the birthdays in just a minute. Papa always like to remind people of the volunteer fire department fact. Like, they have to have these fundraisers. They're volunteers. So it's very important that they have these. They have to have them to keep going. So you really are good. You're doing a good deed, and the food is always good. So you can't really beat that.
Now, at Lusk Community Center on the 18th, they're having their first breakfast.
Are they? Okay. And that probably starts around 6 or 7, I'd say, too. Usually, yeah.
I think it's like 6.
I'm glad, I guess in the past couple of years, they kind of fired back up again, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that.
They've done new electrical and
Good.
painting, and they've really got.
I didn't want to see that place go on. I mean, it's just been there too long.
Oh, that neighborhood's amazing.
Yeah.
They've really
So
pitched in and.
I'm glad. I'm glad because I grew up down there, and I was getting worried about that place for a little while. So I'm glad they brought it back to life.
They have.
Well, we got some birthdays to tell you about, and I'm going to let Tammy do that while I get me a drink.
Well, I'm going to say happy birthday to everybody. If I don't say your name right, don't get upset. Everybody knows I'm country if you do know me. So on April the 1st, which is today, we have Miss Abby Hannah and Mr. Tim Campbell. And then tomorrow we have Victoria Brown. Mm-hmm. And then on the 3rd, we have Miss Judy Roberts.
Oh, okay.
And then on the 4th, my good friend Leanne, I'll call her Leanne Reese, but on here it's Leanne Winningham. So she's a married woman now. And then also on the 4th, we have Ashton Hurd. Mm-hmm. And then on the 5th, we have Jelaine Anderson. And also on the 5th, we have Amy Turner. Mm-hmm. And on the 5th, we also have Will Ridley.
Okay.
And then Will's on, the 5th, the 5th. Okay. And then also we have Ashley Hill on the 5th. We have quite a few on the 5th.
I know.
Okay. And then on the 6th, we have Lamar Hughes, and we have Sarah Norris on the 6th.
Oh, happy birthday, Sarah. She works at Lisa Wheeler's office. I like her. Yeah.
And Riley Melancon. I think I'm saying it right,
I hope
but
we're
I
saying
do know
that
his
right.
family. And then
good basketball player.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. And then on the 6th we have Rick Peters. And then on the 7th we have Hunter Bishop.
All right.
So that's our birthdays for this
week. I knew most of those names.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. If you're having one today, happy birthday. That's or
right.
Happy We don't have any
Birthday
belated,
cake.
so future
Yeah.
birthdays.
That's right.
But that's from all of us here at the Albert and Billy Show. So that is it for announcements, and now it's trivia time in Tennessee with Tammy.
Well, now.
And I hope these are not going to be too
They're not as
hard.
hard. I promise. I've been watching the Albert and Billy Show forever. They begged me to come on, and everybody knows I talk too
know.
much, so now I'm here.
Yes.
So I found
Finally.
some trivia questions for you people
Yeah,
to
we
see
got to have
if
the
y'all know
trivia.
these answers. Okay?
And I always had the guests as my lifeline because, let's face it, I couldn't answer some of them
Well, now,
questions.
I tried to make it easy for you, Bill.
Okay, thank
So I
goodness.
know it's a trying time, so we're going to make it more. Okay.
Make your life easier.
Yeah. So, which dog breed was traditionally kept by the monks in the Swiss Alps to find lost travelers? And it's a big thing now because a lot of people have, I know people that have them around here.
Really?
Yes, I do.
They have to.
There's I was going to say, we got another lifeline
Yes, you
too.
do.
You know the answer? Do you have any idea?
Do you have any ideas?
Oh goodness.
The Swiss Alps.
Yes, you know they're the
They're-
big
they're-
dogs that have the little carrying thing underneath.
You know, it's not a wolf, is it?
No.
Or am I close? No. No.
No, it's around here.
Yes.
There's people that
Oh, yeah.
have them.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Seth and Jordan have one, and I can't think of
Oh,
the name of
really?
the dog.
Dang
The
it.
brain.
Lifeline. There's a lifeline behind the camera might know.
Oh, St. Bernard. Yes, yes.
It just come to me,
Yes.
Tammy, it's St. Bernard.
How did you get that? Good job, Billy.
idea.
Good job. Thanks for our cameraman. Okay, now, which planet shares its name with chemical element? Now, come on,
You've got this one.
Billy.
I do?
Yes.
Oh my
Billy,
God.
come on. Think of the planets.
Okay, the planets. It's been a while since I had to think of them. We got Earth, Mars. Do you have any idea what it
I
is?
know this one.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, feel free to say it by all means.
Mercury.
Duh. Wow. I knew it was going to be easy. I could tell the way he was looking at me.
Okay. Now
Or I'm
this,
just really intelligent. I don't know.
this should be easy,
Okay.
but okay. What is the only bird that can fly backwards? Now think about it, because we might
Oh, and
know about
we've been
these
told
sweet little
this.
birds.
I'm going to answer this one if I thought. Hummingbird.
your mother
Hummingbird. Oh, yes. Man,
You did good, Billy.
thank you.
Good
He got one. Let's mark him down for one.
That's right.
He's having a hard day.
They're strong little birds, aren't they?
They are.
Yes,
really
they are.
are.
They're very cool. Okay. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
The hardest natural substance on diamond.
Yes, you're right. How
I
much
just
you
don't know how
know
that appeared in my mind.
I know. I guess you're just getting really smart today.
Must be.
That's right.
Got
Okay.
little birdies everywhere.
Okay. This one's a good one though.
Okay.
What is the largest living species of the lizard family?
Are they on TV a lot? Maybe.
Maybe. But
Does people have them as pets sometimes?
Yes, they do.
I don't get it at all, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. But
Now, my daughter used to watch. It was
is it a gecko? Or what do you call them?
no,
things?
no, but
no. This is a lot
bigger now. The biggest.
Oh.
The biggest. Not the. It's the largest.
God dang.
Because geckos are little.
Oh yeah, they are. Ain't they? Oh, I'm seeing the big one, but I can't think of what
But you don't know its name.
They're weird looking.
We'll see if your other two people know.
Yeah.
Because I think some people might know.
Do you know it?
It's
You just give a good clue, and it still ain't coming to me.
it's a dragon. Is the last part of the name? What's the first part of the name?
Oh man, it's a weird name, man.
Yes,
Kiyamu or something.
No.
No, kimono.
Okay. Come on, no dragon.
Hey, I got the K right.
We could have worked on
answered
that.
together.
Yes, we could have
Y'all
got it
are really working hard on
in
that.
5 hours. We could have had it.
A couple hours later.
We could have
But
that.
the one good trivia question would be, why in the world would you want one as a pet? Because I sure would not want that.
I wouldn't want one. I'll have to agree with that. Okay, so which planet has over 145 known moons?
God dang,
Now,
it's
come
a
on.
lot.
Think really hard.
145.
Think of your planets.
They used to have a car named after this. The only reason I know this
Oh,
is that was my first car.
Oh, okay.
Made in Tennessee.
Oh my
They don't
gosh.
have them anymore.
Come on, Billy.
Let's see. I know it ain't Mars or Jupiter. Neptune, no. It's been so long since I even thought about planets. Venus. Saturn.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. How did I forget that one? That's the coolest looking one. With the
Okay.
rings and stuff. Yeah.
Rings.
Now, we should know this, okay? Y'all should probably, because y'all have iPhones. In what year was the first
goodness.
iPhone released?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say it was
That's a good one. Early 2000s? Is that close?
19. I want to say 1993.
No, you're way off.
Am I
Really?
way off?
But you were close, so go
Early
back to
2000s?
Early
early,
2000.
but yeah,
No,
I might know somebody.
Early 2000s, I guess.
Think of somebody. Yeah.
I'm trying to think when I first got a cell phone. I think I first got one like 99 or 2000.
It's in, yeah, it's in the,
What do you?
well, see, I was thinking 93.
what was the year Jamie was born?
Okay. It was the year Javen was born?
What would that year be?
Oh, goodness. Like I'm good with dates. Let me think.
2005?
It's 7.
2007.
Oh,
2007.
Yep, I thought that was kind of interesting.
it is.
Oh, that
it
is
is.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay, now here's another interesting one that I thought was fun. What color is a polar bear's skin?
That's got to be a trick one, kind of.
Yeah, now you think that
Because
out.
they look black. I mean, their fur is obviously a polar bear. That's white, solid white.
Yeah,
But their skin.
skin.
Do you have any idea?
I'm going to go with the complete opposite. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with
I
black.
think that's a good answer. Because it seems
Actually,
like a
it
trick
is black.
question.
And
Yes.
at least what was funny, they said jet black, and I researched
Wow.
all this to make sure it was all
That's
good.
shocking.
And it was so cool because it said that the sun reflects off the light. That's why it's like quiet looking. But their skin is
Wow.
black. I thought that was a cool. I thought
That
was
is.
really
I
neat.
would have never,
Yeah.
ever known that one.
Now, and here's another one for about an animal. How many hearts does an octopus have?
How many hearts?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
also researched that too.
Uh,
You got to make sure they're all right.
Octopus, okay. Well, they have a lot of tentacles, don't they?
They do.
Oh my gosh, some octopus. 2. I'm totally guessing. I have no
Guess
clue.
one more number.
3.
I had no clue. Oh, no.
That's a good one. Man. That was tough.
You both should know this one.
So we won't.
Okay, you should try. I think you might know this.
Okay.
What band was originally called Starfish?
What band was originally
And we
called
should know this?
Starfish?
Yeah.
What era are they from? Maybe
Well,
the
and,
decade.
yeah, you would like it. That would be in the 90s probably, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see, I remember them. real good.
Country rock.
Oh, it's not country. It's like rock.
Rock,
Like, you
okay.
know,
Timmy really doesn't like country.
love country.
Starfish. You said their name was going to be Star.
No, that's what they originally called them, and then they.
I
now
don't blame
they're
them for
something
changing
else.
the name. That's a
Yeah,
stupid
well, let's
name
put-
for a
yeah.
band.
Let's say.
But like I'll tell you, this is a popular band too. Right?
Yeah, it's a popular band. Yeah.
Oh, no, you're doing this. So is that Chili Peppers?
Yeah. Oh, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, it's Coldplay.
Oh man.
I didn't
Okay.
tell them that one.
They needed to change the name. They
Yeah.
made
Yes,
the right
I agree with
decision.
that.
Yes, definitely.
Starfish.
Would you like me to do one more?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to
Okay,
recover.
so that, yeah, you might get this one. This one's really good. In 1990, what was Pixar's first featured length movie?
Oh.
Like, Now think about it.
Not
I will give you one.
Please do.
I will give you one good point. Had a lot of cool characters in it. Now think about it, because it's a Disney,
Does it start with a T?
Pixar. It starts with a T.
A T or a D?
T. She said T.
Is it 2 words?
Yes, it is.
Toy Story? Total guess, but...
Okay, I have more, but if you want me to stop, I'll stop.
No, I think we'll use that old analogy. We'll quit while we're ahead. Yeah. All right. That was good. You did a good job. I think I'm going to give Mary Robin an A because some of them were tricky. So we did pretty good.
Yeah,
We did pretty good.
I guess I'll give you an A since I'm the
you.
grade.
I appreciate that. All right, folks, we'll stick around. Coming up after the commercial break, me and Tammy will be back with Robin, and we'll be interviewing Robin about her campaign for county clerk. So stick around, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
A good bank has people you can depend on, people who grew up here and can handle today's issues and growing technology. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, this is the way we've served the community for almost 50 years. Ready to help you in person, online, and on our app whenever you need it. Choose the bank that cares about you. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show. And as I said right before the commercial break, we have Miss Robin Tabor Terry here, and she is running for county clerk. And it's going to be, she's on the Republican ticket, so you'll be able to cast your vote for her in the May primary?
Mm-hmm.
May primary. When is the primary?
May the 5th.
May the 5th. Okay.
But early voting starts April the 15th through April the 30th.
Good, because I was about to ask that because I couldn't remember. What, I mean, I've known you my whole life, and I think, politics actually makes sense for you because you're a people person and have a good personality. But what made you decide, I'm going to do this, I'm going to run
Well,
this time?
I was asked the last time that she had ran, and I wasn't comfortable running
Right.
against anyone at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And the more thought I put in it, I was ready because I think the office can grow. Right now, we are losing revenue going to other counties, Dunlap, Dayton, and Crossville, because they offer the services.
Right.
And we just need to get that back. We need to make it more convenient for working families, be open on Saturdays.
Yeah.
We also
yeah.
need to do license and passports.
Right.
And
Because if I'm not mistaken, that used to take place here, right?
it did.
I thought so.
It did many
I got my
years
driver's
ago.
I got my license here in Popple. I remember.
I did take it.
It was easy.
This will not. They will not allow me to get in a car with somebody and let them pass a driving test. So this will just be changing your address, updating your license.
Right.
So I would love to be able to issue the license, but it won't be.
Right.
For new drivers, they will still have to drive, away.
Yeah, I think most people go to Crossville now.
A DMV.
Yeah.
You'll have to go to a DMV to do it, yes.
That I hate that we lost that because it's
But if
so
there's a
much
way
easier.
to get it back, I'll fight for it.
There you go.
I think back, I've been knocking on doors, and anybody that's lived here for, 20, 30 years, if they're 45 and above, the number one complaint is, why do we turn down Lazy Boy? Why do we turn down TVA for the lake? Why do we turn Red
I've
Food
heard
down?
that one a lot.
You hear that all the time. And I think Bledsoe has a habit of shooting themselves in the foot.
Oh,
and we've
yes.
got to stop
Yes.
accepting no. And
You're right.
what we can do to change.
We need to.
To provide
Because the old
services.
guard they didn't want growth.
No, they didn't grow.
Some of it was my relatives. Some of it was my relatives, I admit it. I think they were scared of change, but you cannot be that scared of it.
No, you've got to embrace it and help control it.
Exactly. It's okay to grow a little bit. You can't be Mayberry forever.
No. Which I love this town.
Yes.
And that's one of the
It's
reasons.
beautiful.
Oh, well, and not to have to
It
travel.
could, yes.
Especially with the gas prices being so high.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Drive an hour, 30 minutes away. Don't
I've
sound
always
like a lot,
thought, Robin,
but
that
it is.
Pikeville, I've always said this Pikeville could easily be a tourist trap because of the scenery. The county, this Bledsoe County in general,
It's
could be a
beautiful.
tourist trap.
Oh, yeah. When you
And we should
travel-
be. We should tap into that.
Yeah.
I've never understood the resistance to that.
Yeah.
I haven't.
No, and we have Fall Creek Falls.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
like the number one state park, why, and Spencer or Pikeville, I've never thought either town has really capitalized on that like they could. And I
No,
just don't
yeah.
understand that.
Oh, and it'd be great.
It really would
Yeah,
be.
because they have, over 2 million visitors at the
Yeah,
park?
I used to lifeguard
Yeah.
out there. Like people come from everywhere,
Yes. Oh,
So
they
that
do.
one, that's never made much sense to me either.
No, and I just, people ask me, well, what about if you have to hire more people?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that'd be great. We need more jobs.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
That is a great problem to have.
That really
And
is.
it's not more machines that you have to have in the office. It will just be computer software.
Okay.
So if we already
Okay.
have the computer, we just add the software, and
Right.
it's free. The state
Oh.
provides it to us.
Oh,
Yes.
well, okay then.
Yeah. So
Then,
we are saying no to something that's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, you say yes to freebies now.
Exactly.
I do anyway. I think that is a good thing right
Yeah.
there.
And-
So that kind of that motivated you a little bit hearing questions like that.
It did,
You know?
and I think the office belongs to the citizens of Bledsoe. And
I agree with that.
My mother
Yes.
she has raised me to be, a servant heart, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
She catered, and I was so used to serving people
Yeah.
and assisting people, and I think that's what that job is serving.
It
When they
is.
come in that door, I want them to feel welcome.
Yes.
And I want them to know how grateful I am that they spent their money here.
I like that.
Because you don't have to.
You're right.
No.
You're right. That's
Yeah.
true.
So the more pleasant you can be
Yes.
to everybody that comes in, where they feel their wealth.
Absolutely.
I think of my Aunt Carolyn by marriage.
Yeah. Karen Terry had that office forever, and
Yeah.
she always made me feel very welcome. Always.
Yes,
Always.
yes.
Yes.
And that's how I would want to run the office.
Yes,
I would want
yes.
to, bend over backwards. You can't do everything.
Right,
But
right.
I definitely want to try.
Yeah, well, that's all you can do, really. People see you're trying.
Yeah.
Some politicians make way too many promises, knowing good and well they're not going to keep them. So I like the realistic outlook you got.
Well, this is not inventing the wheel.
No, not
because
really. Yeah,
Dunlap
you're
does
right.
it, Dayton does it,
Yeah.
and Crossville does it. The only one that doesn't yet is Van Buren. And
Kind of goes back to what I was saying about Spencer and Paul. I don't get it. I don't get it.
but I think a little growth and a little extra revenue can make a big difference.
I think it can too.
Yeah.
I've always, I've never understood the resistance to us growing some. You have to grow some. It's just
Yes.
inevitable. You have
Yes.
to.
Well, and look at the new people that are here. The new subdivisions. I mean,
I know.
it's coming, so we need to embrace it.
Embrace it, yes. And tap into it, and make something good out of it.
Yes.
Because I've always said, I'll say again, this place should be a tourist destination. It is. You have all the scenery for it. I don't know of a prettier place than this place. I just tell you.
Nicest people.
Yes.
When you walk on the streets, everyone says hi to you,
Right.
even if you know them or not.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And you don't get that everywhere.
No, you do not.
Try going to New York City and getting that.
That doesn't
You'll
happen.
get a bird shot at you too.
Oh, that is true.
So that we take things like that for granted, but it's actually a really great thing. It really is.
Most of the people that live here, when they go on vacation and they come back,
They're ready to come back.
They're ready to come back, and they're thinking how gorgeous this is.
Absolutely.
How much I've spent, and I have such a prettier place
I know.
here.
I know.
Yeah.
We take it for granted. But the Sequatchie Valley, and I might be a little biased, but I think the Sequatchie Valley as a whole is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But I do think Bledsoe's the prettiest part of the Sequatchie Valley. And I've always thought that. It just is. That's just my opinion, but I know a lot of people that share that opinion.
Yes.
I just think the more north you come in the valley, the prettier it gets. You know?
Oh, with all the farms and the homes and the cattle. And the
Yeah.
horses in the field.
So I like hearing that because, we got to grow a little bit. There's nothing wrong with growing some.
No.
I think maybe fear, that was out of fear that they resisted some of it, but you got to grow some. It doesn't mean you're going to turn to a major city. There's nothing wrong with growing a little bit, nothing at all. So I like that.
Oh, just like eating, if we're open on Saturdays, people won't just come in to do business at the courthouse.
Right.
They'll
You're
get
right.
gas, they'll go to the grocery store,
Get some
they'll
lunch or
eat.
breakfast.
Yes,
Yeah.
and shop
That's
at
smart.
the Redbird. And it will add, additional
You're right.
revenue, and maybe more business will open up on Saturdays.
Absolutely.
Because that's one of the other complaints, that we roll up our streets on Saturdays.
Yeah, I've heard that one a lot. Thursdays too.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah. Now that's
I think that's another thing that could stand to change. Absolutely.
Yeah. It needs to be.
It does.
8 to 4 doesn't really fit
Right.
in people's
No, because
hours.
most of them are working those same hours. You know what I mean? So you only have a lot of amount of time to get there. So
Yes. Well,
I
like
totally
the teachers,
understand
Tammy's
that.
a teacher.
Yeah.
And she'd
You're not-
have to take off work to do it.
Yeah, that's
By
true.
the time you get out,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
I think that would be, 9 out of 10 people you talk to is going to say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope they
Well,
go.
they're going to,
and they'll
people that
mark-
work are going to, there's no way around it. Like, what are they going to do? Come on their lunch break? They may not even have a long lunch break. So
Yeah,
I totally get the concept.
Well, a lot of
totally.
people I've talked to, they've had to take off work.
Yeah.
If their lunch breaks at 30 minutes, they'll have to take off another additional 30 just to make sure they have time.
Right. Yeah.
And keep in mind too, everybody don't work at Bible.
That's very,
we do,
very
but,
true. Yeah.
people that work out of town for sure don't have time. They're
That
not going
is
to be
true.
back. If they get off, they're not going to be back.
I didn't
If they
think
get off
about
3,
that.
they're not going to be back
No.
here till
No.
an hour drive from Chattanooga.
No.
And
And
our
then a lot of
courthouse-
people work out of town.
Our courthouse has changed. Now you can only open one door. All the other doors are closed. And then
Okay.
they're having a safety,
It's
to
something
search you.
causes.
Like
safety for the judges, safety for the employees.
Oh, I get it,
yeah,
totally.
yeah.
I just
because,
I didn't even know they were doing it.
Yeah, we had 4 doors that you can come in on. So now we only have one door.
Okay.
So
maybe that's
yeah.
a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
'Cause you want to be safe.
Well, I think opening up on Saturdays that would make me feel safer.
Oh, yeah,
Because one way
absolutely.
in, one way out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they decided to do that, but it just started apparently.
It did. I think it came from the state. I think that's what Mr. Riley had said.
Okay.
That he had to do that.
Well, it does make sense. I've never thought about it. It
Yes.
makes
But I
a lot
don't
of
think
sense.
we've had any threats or.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, but I'm sure.
But you never know. Yeah, you never know. That's true. I think there's been some bomb threats before. Just I don't think the person actually was going to go through with it. But I think there's been a few bomb threats up there. But it was just that, a threat. But yeah,
Yeah,
you never
I think-
know. You
yeah.
never know these days, Robin.
I think that was back in the early 90s, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. I would say the name, but I'll be good.
We'll leave that part out.
Yeah. Leave that to your imagination or memories.
Yeah. You can tell the people that have lived here forever.
Exactly. Well, what else? I know I've not covered everything on your campaign. You've been going door to door a lot.
I have been going door to door, and I've been in real estate for 20-something years. And,
That's right, yeah. Century 21, right?
Yeah, in country realty. And I forgot how great the citizens of Blesso are. And I hate to say that, but
yeah, I know.
But going to door to door out in the Luminary area, Hendon area, Summer City, Griffith, Brockdale,
You meet some interesting people,
Willard,
don't you?
and you realize how great of a community we have.
I agree.
And
I agree with that.
So, and also that you need to definitely knock on the door, give people time to get ready, because
Yeah.
I would share some stories, but we'll leave that out.
I'm sure there's some dandies.
There is. But majority of it, everybody has just been so pleasant and greeting, and
For the most part, they really
if
are.
they were supporting someone else.
That's true. And
just-
some of them will tell you,
Yeah,
I'm not going to vote for you, but
I'm
thank
not
you
going to
anyway.
vote for you, but thank you for stopping, and I appreciate that, and then I'd probably appreciate it if they had told me before the hour-long conversation.
Yes.
But, I'm just kidding. But I have truly enjoyed everybody, though,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do get to meet a lot of interesting characters, that's for sure,
Yes.
you know.
You know, we were talking about them doing the breakfasts and stuff. You know, we forget about, like you said, volunteers.
Yeah.
You know, we forget about how not like they did at Brockdale last Saturday. It was the nicest thing, and everybody,
Right.
like, of course, everybody's friendly anyway here. And
Yeah.
everybody just talks to everybody. They had all kinds of awesome things, and you
They
know,
are fun to
it was
go
really
to.
neat.
It was so much fun.
Had a nice auction and everything. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Had a good
lot
band.
of good, a good band, and a lot of good homemade food.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Yes.
we might have got some on auction, and they were really, really good.
A chocolate pie.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman also running for state senator, and he was out there, and he couldn't believe how our cakes, how expensive they go.
Really?
Like, they're
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah. You know, I seen somewhere where they're bringing the cakewalk back at some event. I was like, I've not
They
seen
did
that
that Saturday.
in years.
It was so fun.
Was it that one? Okay.
Yes. We truly had
I about
so much
forgot
fun.
about those, you know?
It was
And
awesome.
it wasn't just little kids doing it. We were doing it.
Adults,
Everybody
yeah.
was doing it.
It was nice. It
Yes.
was very nice. It was fun.
I'd like to have seen that one too.
Yeah, they had the ugliest man contest and the prettiest woman contest, It was fun.
It was a nice,
Yeah.
it was awesome event.
My mother, she won the prettiest woman.
Oh, good, good. Well, she is a pretty one,
Yes.
and a personality to match. I've always
Yes,
loved
she
her.
does.
Yes, she's my best
She gave me the
campaigner.
biggest hug ever last week, walking into the church, for visitation.
She's awesome.
And she was the first person I saw outside. I didn't make it into the church yet, and she come out and give me a real big hug, and it meant the world to
Oh,
me.
she loves you in out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly does.
Yeah, mutual. I've always thought the world of her. Always.
And if anybody's watching, if she asks you to vote for me, even if you're not going to, just tell her yes. It just breaks her heart.
I can see that. I can see that.
She's like, I don't think they're for you. It just upsets her. And I'm like, it's okay, Mom. There's going to be a lot that's not.
She's funny too, isn't she?
Well, I just don't understand. So I just tell people, it's just a lot easier. Just nod and just move on.
Yeah, exactly. Your sister Angie reminds me of Shirley a lot. Your mom.
Yes.
They have a lot of similarities.
Yes.
But I love them though.
Yeah. Angie's still teaching in Squatchy.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's
loves
awesome. Good. Good.
it. No, we can't get her to teach here.
Yeah, she's come up to Bledsoe and teach
I know.
Angie.
I know. Yeah. We've been trying.
So, let's see, there's another person running. I mean, I know the incumbent is in the race, Janice, but there's another Challenger, right?
Yes, Don Singleton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean,
I don't know who that is, but
well, she married Jeremy Singleton.
oh, okay. I know him.
So she was originally from Dayton.
Okay, got you.
A really good
Okay.
person. She's a
Right.
really sweet person.
Yeah, I know. That's one thing in politics. Some of them just get. I don't know. They just don't like you just because they just don't like you. Like I feel like everybody should be able to get along, whether you're running a race or
absolutely.
not. I mean,
Yeah.
it's your God-given right to run for office. Nobody owns it.
I agree.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, I've never understood that either.
Yeah, well, me and Dawn have made a joke that we should just get a van and drive around because we're going to the same things.
Yeah, you will.
A funny story is my mother didn't know her, and she handed her a card and asked her to vote for me. And Dawn didn't know Travis, my husband, and she went on another event and handed him a card. So we've had a good time with this, we really have.
It is. You have fun with it. You have to.
Oh yeah. Then people probably look at us and think we're crazy because if she leaves an event or if I leave, we make sure we tell each other bye or we hug. I mean, but
They're entertaining anyway, folks.
Yeah, and there's, win or lose, there's not going to be any hard feelings.
Exactly.
It's just who you think would do the best for the job. It's
That's
not
how
a
it should
popularity
be.
contest.
I know.
And,
I know.
And I'm hoping more people think I can, but I don't know.
Right. Exactly. Right. I agree with that. Like politics can get just way too ugly, and I do believe that there are people, even here in Pikeville, I know they are, and all across the country. I don't know why, but some people are just blindly loyal to a political party, whether it be Republican or Democrat. I will never understand that way of thinking ever because it's, that's kind of like divide and conquer right there. Like, obviously, yeah, they're going to want us, fighting like that. So I just, no offense to people that think like that, but I think that's a kind of a dangerous, naive way to vote. I really believe that.
In my household, I'm the Republican, and my husband's the Democrat.
Right.
So we have very interesting conversations.
And you should be able to exact conversations like that's the problem. People are not willing to listen to each other anymore because there was a time, I forgot what it was like, but there was a time when it seemed like the parties worked together, but not so much now, but they need to work together.
Exactly.
Because we're their boss too, and they need to remember that.
Yeah. And I think when you get in office, sometimes you forget
Yes.
that you are
absolutely.
a servant,
Yes, there's too many of them that do forget that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you're running for all the right reasons, that's for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah. Was there anything you want to add to it, or Tammy?
It's been really nice to go around and do different things and talk to people and like she said, you don't think about doing it. It's just that you just life's busy, and stuff. But doing that stuff's just been really fun and talking to people and going door to door and talking to people, especially the people you hadn't seen or something. It's fun. And they're like, "Oh, where you been?" I'm like,
you can meet some interesting people. I know what y'all thought. I've lived that life because my mom was in it with Marvin, and even when he would win, and then they never stopped going though. Like even the 4 years in between, they always would go to the events in between.
That's what she's already told me.
That's what I said. Win or lose,
people like that.
But
they do.
It's not even that they like it. You realize how much the community needs it.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that person that just shows up.
Just for politics, running. I know.
And that's why I started showing up because I am running.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to continue.
Yeah, because
you
don't really realize it till you're thrown into a situation like this. But then you realize, wow, we need more of this.
It's definitely a wake-up call.
It is. Yeah. I agree.
Yes, it has been.
And for the Brockdale, we just had Brockdale Saturday. But for that little group that baked all that food and had all those gifts, it was amazing.
I bet.
And they raised just on their auction, it was like $2,500. Yeah. And I think all together with their food and cakewalk.
I love it.
Their ugly man and pretty woman contest.
What were they doing? Dressed up in costumes? Or something?
No, they just did. You just voted.
You
is
just
what did.
voted.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Though.
I
That's
feel sorry
prize
for
pool.
everyone, the ugliest man.
Well, my mother had no clue, and
Yeah, it was funny. I was standing with her when they announced it.
I wrote it down, and because you paid a fee to put somebody's name on there.
Oh, it was priceless.
Well, what was the ugliest man winner's response? I'd like to know that.
Well,
He just laughed and got his prize. I didn't know him.
Yeah, well, it was Clyde Brown.
Okay, I didn't
No,
know.
Clyde Holland.
Okay, I didn't even know who it was. I
And
was just smiling.
He's a cute man.
Yeah, he is.
That's one of the
He's
funniest
just
things
smiling.
I've heard in a long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
That's pretty
somebody
good.
paid $55 for him to be the ugliest man.
Good Lord.
They meant for him to win, Bill.
They want him to win. Well, but like we said, I'll let you tell everybody when early voting starts again in the primary.
Yeah, the primary is May the 5th. I'm on the Republican ticket.
Right.
There's no one else, independent or Democrat, running.
Right.
So if you want to vote, it's really important to pull a Republican ticket.
That's true.
And they tell them when early voting
Yeah,
is.
and the early voting starts April the 15th. Same time
Okay.
as tax time. I don't know.
That is
It's a scary date, isn't it?
That really is.
And it goes all the way through April the 30th.
Okay, and we'll give you guys up. Like I know they changed the times on that.
Yes,
they
it's
change
just
it
only
around.
like 2 or 3 hours a day. So
You'll have some 9 to 12s and then some 1 to 4s, I think. But
yes.
it's mainly like that. But we'll give you guys all that
Yeah.
information, obviously.
yeah,
Well, that's good. And I would say that you can leave because we usually let the guests leave after the interview. But she's got a pretty good April Fool's prank story. I want to hear. But before we do that, because I can just wrap it all up at once. I will, since I wrote it down. I didn't do much sports today. Y'all have to forgive me. I'll be back to normal soon enough. But the most important sporting event this weekend is obviously going to be the NCAA Final Four, men's and women's. And the men's, well, Tennessee made the Elite Eight. And I didn't even think they'd do that this year. Tennessee's a very young team. We're talking all freshmen and sophomores. So I really think they overachieved, actually. I knew this wasn't going to be the year that they made the Final Four, but they made the Elite Eight with a very young team, so a bright future at least.
Yes, that's good.
But they lost to Michigan, and Michigan is ginormous. They have a 7'2" center. He's enormous.
Oh my goodness.
So they're in the Final Four. Michigan, but they'll play Arizona. Arizona is very good, and most people pick Arizona to win the whole thing. I will say whoever wins the Arizona-Michigan game will win the national championship. That's just me though, because the other Final Four contest is UConn. They've been in it several times and won it, but they're a number 3 seed I think this year, and Illinois is like I guess this year's Cinderella. You always have a Cinderella story in March Madness. I don't think Illinois has ever made the Final Four before, so. But that's cool. Congratulations to them for that. And I think they're number 3 seed. But Arizona and Michigan obviously both number 1 seed. So you like to see some surprises. But unfortunately, on the women's Final Four, there are literally no surprises. All these teams are very, very strong. You have South Carolina will take on Texas. I have no idea who'll win that game. They've seemed very evenly matched. And UConn, Gino back in the Final Four again. Yay. UConn will be playing UCLA. But, the last, UConn is undefeated this year, but the last team to beat UConn, Lay Vols, beat them last year in Knoxville. So, just saying. But I actually want one of these teams to beat UConn. I'm not for UConn. Basically, anybody but UConn winning the women's. And I do think they're going to have some trouble with UCLA, because I was telling you guys earlier, UCLA is the biggest women's team I've ever seen in my life. Like, they have a 6'7" center. Usually with height like that, they're usually really skinny. This girl is a corn peg. She is a house. She is a beast. And her little sister, kind of little, not so little, but her younger sister is at UCLA this year too, and she's a freshman, and she's 6'5". So
oh wow.
I don't know if UConn's going to be able to overcome that size. You can't coach size. You just can't. You can't teach size. You can't coach size. So I would like to see that big team stomp UConn, but we'll see. So I'm going to go all in, but since I want an SEC team to win the women's, I'll just say South Carolina. They've done it before, so they may do it again. They do have a good coach. So I will say I'm going to go with Arizona for the men and South Carolina for the women. And hopefully at least I'll get one of those right. And a reminder for and then we'll end it with this great April Fool's prank that she played. Flag football is a brand new sport here, everywhere, and in college now too. So we'll be broadcasting a couple of their home games in the coming weeks because we did get a sponsor for it. So I didn't even know we even done flag football. It's brand spanking new. So stay tuned for that. Mike Smith will have the call for you on those games, though, and I'll update you as soon as I get more information on that. But I think it's pretty cool that we have a new sport like that.
They won their last two.
Yeah, I've heard they're really good.
Yeah, they are.
So stay tuned for that, folks. All right, Robin. Well, as our guest today, I'm going to let you tell a joke. We got one joke. It's an April Fool's prank. It's April Fool's Day. And I'm going to admit, I just completely forgot to get the jokes ready. Had every intention of it, and I did not get them. So thank God she had this April Fool's prank story. I know I've done some pranks, but I can't remember none.
Well, it was a few of us.
Okay.
And a ringleader was Ben, a farmer.
I can see that.
And then you had Jerlyn Baker and me.
Oh, God. What a crew. Yes.
Yes, and Anthony Angel.
Yeah.
So there's a few of us.
I remember you guys.
We were tight.
Y'all were tight, yeah.
Yes. Eric Young, he had he had his car parked outside, as you do in high school.
Oh, yeah.
We decided to lift it up and put it on blocks. So when he went out, started his car, it didn't go anywhere. We thought that was pretty funny. He knew something was up because we were all still there watching,
Yeah. I'm going to go on limb and say he didn't laugh too much, did he?
Eric had a great sense of humor.
Okay,
and
good.
Thought
he
it
did
was
get
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a dang good prank. That's a dang good prank.
It was a good prank.
And I know there's all kinds of April Fool's stories, but I could not think of one.
Well, that one was my favorite.
That is a good one. I like that. It's good he had a sense of humor about it, too.
Yes.
And I will, I'll pay homage to Papa. I didn't know this until he passed away. He would read these cards every morning when he got up, and he'd just read one, a day. I had no idea, by the way, that he'd done that. So, I'll read this one. This is Proverbs 12:13. The wicked is ensnared. Is that what that says?
I'm blind.
Okay. Ensnared.
See that?
Pretty sure that's if I'm saying that wrong, ensnared is what I'm going to say. By the transgression, well, I picked a dandy, didn't I? Of his lips. But the righteous will come through trouble. He who speaks truth declares righteousness, but a false witness, deceit. Very true. Very true. But boy, I picked a tough one to say. That's for sure. Yeah, this one might be a little, you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with that, and they're all hard. But I totally get that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just common sense right there, isn't it?
And that's common sense, and it's great for talking to a politician.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Which I'm not really a politician. This is my first go.
Right, exactly. And that's a good thing. I never want to see a career politician really in anything. I think that's, we can talk about that forever. That's part of the problem.
yeah, you get complacent.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And there's some amazing career politicians.
There is. And even the ones I like, I would tell them the same thing. I just don't think it was meant for somebody to stay in there forever and ever, ever up to like the senators and all that stuff. Some of them are way too long.
Yes.
But we did a good job today.
All right.
Thank you for joining us today. And big thanks to Tammy for being my guest co-host. You did good. Y'all got me through it. That's for sure. So I'll just say, Papa's spirit will live on here. It's hard to know what to say, but course, I love and miss you, Papa, but we'll keep this going for you. And I dreaded this day. This is a hard one. This is my first episode without him. So couldn't ask for two better people to be with me. I needed this for sure. And I feel a lot better now. I've had anxiety. They know I've had anxiety all day long about this. So I feel a lot better about it now. And like I said, I appreciate all you guys and all the support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, guys, I'll be back next time for another edition of the Albert and Billy Show. So stay tuned and thanks for joining us today. So long, everybody. Thank you.